So I drove 7 hours to West Virginia to pick up a rare electric car. This is what happens when you type goofy car in a Google search and hit enter. So apparently there was only 4,000 of these ever produced, and they started production in 1974. This one is the 1981 model called the commuter car. And recently a clean example like this sold for $20,000 on the auction, which is pretty crazy. I guess these are kind of sought after cars. What's even more crazy to me, the guy that was selling it was a 90-year-old who was still daily wrenching on motorcycles. I found that pretty insane. He was also telling me how he wanted to learn how to TIG weld. He was still taking up machine work. And yeah, pretty inspirational, man. And like you've seen in the title, the plan is to use a Hayabusa engine and jump from 6 horsepower to a whopping 150 horsepower.
Did you look inside of it? What's like? It's nice inside, you know.
Yeah, it's nice.
Hey, and it's got a sunroof up there. Did you see that?
Oh, is this all of them have a sunroof?
No, you're getting the best.
The batteries go here?
Battery goes in there. You got 4 batteries, goes in there. It's 48 with
48.
all batteries. It takes 8 batteries, so you end up with 48 volts.
You did say you have the batteries, yeah?
Yeah, you can have the battery. They're probably no good, but you can have them.
If the batteries were working, would the car run?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
the
you
motors are good?
Oh yeah. I drove the car.
It goes like 35, 40, yeah?
40 mile an hour on level road. Top mileage on these things is like 45 or 50 miles.
Wow.
That's on a level road by yourself. But these cars have got possibilities. I mean, just like this one back here. They tell me, I done some research on that rear end pumpkin. The older golf carts has got a gas motor.
Mm-hmm.
You can take that DC motor off of there and bolt right up to that rear end. And then you've got a car with a gas engine. So we're gonna be on YouTube here one of these days?
Yeah. Do you still ride?
I haven't for a while because I've had so many health problems.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna get in at least a couple more rides before they bury me.
Oh, wow.
This is my man cave.
Wow. Is that you by chance?
No, but I'll tell you what.
Did you ever do any machine lathe work or machine work?
Yeah, I got a machine shop in there.
Oh, wow.
You wanna see it?
Yeah.
This lathe over here I used when I was 15 years old.
Wow. Look at that, guys. We're driving straight into the storm. Right, and $3,000 later, we got the smart car. This was an absolutely brutal drive. 7 hours there, 7 hours back. So the next step was to trek over to my local auto parts store and pick up a total of 9 batteries. It almost cost me $1,000. And I decided to register the car. And in Tennessee, all electric vehicles get taxed extra. So I almost felt like I was getting screwed because this thing is going to be electric for less than a week. So after running through some wiring issues and relay issues, I called over my buddy John to help me diagnose it, which it turned out that it was simply some corroded terminals on the motor and just needed some polishing up.
You ready?
Yeah.
Stand clear. Oh, it spins. Bro, you gotta check your connections,
Dang, bro. I was thinking I was gonna have to just scrap this thing. Kind of falling in love with how this thing looks, although it reminds me of communism in the Cold War. Alright guys, it's time to see what the 80s were all about with this commuter car. Got the batteries charged up. We're gonna go do some off-roading, some jumps, and then see how fast it'll go on the street. This is my first time driving it, so I'm pretty nervous, but I have a special surprise for you. My friend brought out his K-truck, and it's actually right-hand drive. So super excited to see how these two mini cars stack up. Yeah. All right, guys, we're off. Wow, this thing hauls. Whoa. This thing hauls, dude. Dang. Wow. Sick, dude. I did not expect it to be that torquey. But then again, we are using modern batteries, so it kind of makes sense. We got the sunroof open. I'm gonna try that hill climb, dude. If it can make it over that, I'd actually be really surprised. Woo. Oh, it's going. It does not like it though. Wow. The off-roading capabilities. Yeah, the suspension is almost solid, dude. How is it doing? So I'm gonna attempt to drift this thing. Yeah, she's stuck, boys. I think it's bottomed out on the floor. Yeah, it's not wanting to go. Batteries might be dead. Unless some mud got on the motor.
You hit 70?
Yep.
He said that's the top. He said that's the highest.
Oh, that's in kilometers.
Yeah.
This thing only lasted for 15 minutes. The batteries are dead. That was fun though. That was fun. So I guess I will see you back at the house. All right, and here's the donor bike. So let me cut to the footage of how I got this thing. I think it's pretty funny. We did it again, ladies and gentlemen. He said that the fuel pump does not work. It needs a new fuel pump. So here's the old fuel pump and this is the new one. They do look a bit different. There's definitely a charging problem. The battery's not getting 13 volts. I've been holding onto this for a while now, and let me tell you guys, it's got a lot of problems. Leaking fork seals, lost tidal, bad wiring, and it barely runs, but it does run. So it might need a rebuild, but we'll see. Now this is my mock-up block from almost a year ago, and let's see if it fits in here. I mean, no, it doesn't really fit, but I could easily trim this back piece and make it fit. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I'm gonna have the engine in the back, and I'm gonna have it sideways because I want to run a differential. So yeah, that's the plan. Now I could always take the easy route and just run it like this, like right where the batteries are. I could always do that and just run a straight axle, no suspension. But it would probably be very wheelie happy. Would be undrivable, I think. So yeah, I want to try to shove it in the back. Some of you might suggest putting it in the front to help with weight distribution, but the exhaust is going to be right where my feet is, and I don't want to have a drive shaft running in this already small car. Not something I really want to do. So if you take a look at the front suspension, it's a solid axle, and it's on leaf springs and shocks, which is terrible. So the plan is I'm going to delete all that and run Mazda Miata suspension with really nice front disc brakes, nice wheels, nice shocks, the whole 9 yards, because this is going to be a street car, and I want to put some baller wheels on this thing, like some E30 BBSs. That's what I'm thinking. So what I didn't tell you guys is that this whole frame is aluminum. It's actually kind of nice, but it's going to make fabricating pretty challenging. So yeah guys, this is going to be crazy, so Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like. Tune in for the next episode where I'm going to start working and mocking everything up. Super excited. That's going to be a wrap for this video. I have to catch you in the next one. Stay tuned. Peace and God bless.